the RideWorx Golden Era Superbike and TW Suspension GP1 Classic comes to the grid after the qualifying. Ryan Strafford will be on pole with Ritchie Thornton filling the middle of the second row and Sam Cox alongside him. So the Superbike in the middle of the two GP1 Classics. Seb Spires leads the Cup runners. He will be back on position number 5. A nice clean start from the 3 on the front row, and it's going to be any one of those 3 that lead as they come down into Cascades, and it is Ritchie Thornton that's made the early lead. Thornton's got away with Strafford in second, Stanya third, Sam Cox will be fourth, and Seb Spires in 5th position. No change then in the top 3 as they come over, but Spires has moved up a position. Watling is into 5th, and Sam Cox down to 6th, so a little mistake somewhere from Sam Cox, I think, with a bit of work to do now. We go over the stripe, and again, no change in that order. They go through, pit boards again coming out, giving the riders the very important information. We're on board now with Ryan Strafford, chasing Ritchie Thornton, looking to make the move. Will he be able to pull it off? Well, if you look to the right-hand side of the screen, you can see that's exactly what he does. So Ryan Strafford, Yorkie Boy takes up the running on that lovely prepared number 57 machine. Ritchie Thornton on the Kawasaki down there into 2nd position, but of course, Thornton still leads his class. 114. Next up is John Wright. He is running in 7th on the track, but will finish in 6th position as the leaders go through. Again, no change in the order at the front. Strafford still under pressure from Thornton. Thornton looking to make a move should Straffy make the slightest little bit of a mistake. On this occasion, that is not going to be the case. Strafford opens up the gap and disappears. Some good battles still going on all the way down the field as we come to the closing stages. A checkered flag comes out. Strafford will take the victory from Thornton. GP1 Classics then, Ryan Strafford on the top step, Martin Stanya 2nd and John Wright 3rd. For the Superbikes, it's Ritchie Thornton from Jordan Watling and 3rd Kieran Smith, and for the Cup it will be Sebastian Spires. Second outing then for the Golden Era Superbikes, GP1 Classics and the Cup, and Happy Straffy on pole, having taken the victory earlier on. Lights on, lights out. Oh, and Straffy's made an absolutely diabolical start from pole, goes down to about 10th or 11th position as everybody else gets away cleanly. Luckily avoiding him, it's Ritchie Thornton that will lead them down through with Seb Spires in 2nd position, and then Martin Stanya 3rd. Jordan Watling looked to be 4th. And down into the chicane they come, and just looking, there's Ryan Strafford down in 7th position, just behind Greg Lewis. So Straffy having started to make the recovery from that very poor start. Lewis is the next target, and we're actually on board with Ryan Strafford as he comes up alongside Greg Lewis and disposes of Greg, moving through into 6th position. Oh, at the end of lap 1 though, look at this, Ritchie Thornton smoking heavily. His race will be run because he will retire out of it very, very shortly indeed. Luckily, no fluid on the track, and that led to Seb Spires taking over the lead, being chased by the 121 machine of Martin Stanya. On board again with Ryan Strafford as he goes past Jordan Watling, moving through up into 3rd position. So very much on the case is Yorkie Boy. Up and over the stripe they go, down towards Old Hall. Again, the pit boards come out, and here is a move by Martin Stanya on Seb Spires. Spires relegated to 2nd as Stanya now takes up the running. Chasing very hard behind though, you will just catch a glimpse, and in fact we're on board now with Ryan Strafford as he comes alongside Seb Spires and moves through into 2nd position. Martin Stanya at the front, now having the full attention of Yorkie Boy tucked in behind him with a couple of laps to go. Seb Spires unable to stay with the very hot pace at the front, but having a tremendous ride with the orange jacket. 96, Kieran Smith goes through, running 7th on the road. He will finish 2nd in class. As the leaders come over the line, no change. It is Stania from Stratford and Spires, the 1, 2, 3. The rest of the pack still battling further down the order, and we're back on board with Ryan Stratford, and that's Martin Stania. Past Martin Stania then to take the lead. Straffy looking for the 2nd victory of the day. And Stania goes through, and that gap is increasing at the front. Ryan Stratford on his way then to that 2nd victory, and the spoils of the winner's circle up over the hill for the final time. And here it is, the checkered flag, as the first 2 go across the line. Stania could not fight back. Ryan Stratford takes the spoils again then. In the Superbike category, it is Jordan Watling on the top step, and finally in the Cup, Seb Spires. Championship points, Ryan Stratford leads on 186 for the GP1 Classics, with Martin Stania in 2nd and John Wright 3rd on 116. For the Golden Era Superbikes, Jordan Watling now moves to the top of the pile on 166 from Ritchie Thornton, just 16 points adrift on 150, and Kieran Smith on 119. For the GP1 Cup, Sebastian Spires leads on 200 points from Aaron Collins on 125. Steve Bentley now 3rd on 103.